Hey guys, Tony Banawa here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a blog post properly. Alright, today I have an article that's in the subject of the history of money that I've gotten somebody that I trust and know to write it for me, and I'm going to show you that source in this video just in case you're not a writer or you don't have time to write. You don't have to spend all that time and hours writing and doing research. You can actually hire somebody for real cheap to write your content to start it out. And then once you receive that content, you can actually add your own twist to it, delete things from the article, but as long as you have a guided template now of the article that's in the niche and a subject that you want, it's easier to write it and to complete it and to post it on your blog. All right, and now why do we want to do this? Because a lot of people search Google for certain content. All right, so if you write your blog post properly and it's properly written for SEO and you do natural organic promotions for it, well, it's going to rank in Google, and when people search for that, they're going to go on your blog. They're going to click on your link, go to your blog, and then they're going to read your article. And in that blog, which we use the Empower Network system, is going to have a lot of call to action buttons and stuff there that can actually help you advertise your opportunity and affiliate product as well. All right. So what I'm going to do is I've written a blog about a post about history of money. All right. So I'm going to show you how I did it, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to post it onto my Empower Network blog, and I'm going to show you how I've written it properly for SEO and how to submit it. All right, so let's get started here. The place I go is IWriter.com. IWriter.com is basically a product created by Brad Collin. He's a SEO expert guru online, internet marketer, been around for a long time. He created this website and just added so many online writers that are willing to write any article about any niche for as little as $3. It says $1.25 an article there, but it's really about $3 up to $20 an article, depending on the level of writer that you want to hire. All right, and how long you want it to. You can have it for 500 words in an article. You can have it up to 1,000 words, 2,000 words, whatever you need. Okay, so right now I'm going to go in, log in, and then I'm going to show you an article that I had written. So this is the last one that I had. It's called The History of Money. All right, I'm going to download the article. Okay, so basically here is the article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log into my Empower Network back office, which I already did. And then once you log into your back office, the dashboard, you can click on or just put your browser over My Business, My Tools, My Products. And whatever tab that is always going to be a login and start blogging green button right here. You just go ahead and press that. Once you're in your back office, this is regular mode. Now you might see this, which is the easy mode. All right. All you got to do is just go ahead and go down here and exit easy mode, because we're going to be working with this dashboard right now. Okay. So it's going to be a post, and then when you go post, the side scroll down menu is going to have add new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my article, and I am going to copy and I actually want this to be decline history of money. I want my keyword. Okay, dashboard. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in and go back, and I'm going to copy all this right onto here. Now you want to make sure it's on visual right now when you copy and paste it. So I'm gonna Control V. All right. So that's the way the article looks. Okay. Now as you can see, when you first paste it on there, there's going to be a little bit too much spacing. So that's what you're going to have to edit yourself. Okay. So right now, once I get this article, okay, there's certain things that I ask for when I'm requesting an article from my writer here on iWriter, and I'm going to show you what those are. Some things I ask for is a keyword density of 2% right here. Okay. I also ask for the keyword to be used in the first sentence of the first paragraph and the last sentence of the last paragraph. And then I also ask for it to be written in short paragraphs for easy reading, and also use bullet points or numeric points as well, so the eyes won't get lazy reading the blog post. and then use 3 different titles throughout the whole article, which include the keyword phrase. And later I tag these as H1 through H3 tags when posting. Alright, so as you can see here, as it was written, it's in short paragraphs. Alright, and he uses 3 different titles. Here's one. So he has H1 right there. I'm going to show you how to do that on the blog. And then he also has H2 right there. Okay, a brief history of money and the gold standard, which has the other keyword in that H2 tag title. And then H3 tag, the history of money, gold, and hope. Right here, H3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to my Power Network. And then whenever you need to, label your subtitles as H1, H3 tags, you're going to have to switch over here to text. All right, so right here where he has H1, I'm just going to delete that. Right, I'm going to put the less than sign. I'm going to put H1, that's my tag. Okay, close bracket. And then here on the end, I'm going to put open bracket / H1 close bracket. And you'll see what that's going to do is that's going to label that as and put it as a header 1. Okay, so that's header 1. I'm going to go down and do the same thing for header 2 and 3. H2 open bracket, H2 close bracket. And the end, you're going to close it, open bracket / which is a closing, lets you know they're closing that header. H2. I'm going to go down here and do the same thing for H3. Open bracket, header 3. Okay, and you'll see how the different sizes come on as I you H1, H2, H3. Okay, so there's H1, H2, it's a little bit smaller than H3. Right here, and that's the smallest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lessen the space between the paragraphs, and I'll be right back. Okay, now as you can see, when I scroll down, I've actually lessened the space in between paragraphs. Now it's a nice written look. Okay. Alright, so now the next thing I want to do is there's some parts in here that aren't titles but are different sections of the article. For example, okay, that's an H2. Alright, see how he puts numeric points here. Okay, what that does is when the people are reading the article, they're going to look down, and if they start getting lazy reading, then they'll see that something different is coming up. They'll want to read the numeric points and be like, okay, well, what's this point about? Alright, so pros and cons right here. This is a different section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to click up here, B, and bold it. Alright. And then what I'm going to do for here, where it says pros, I'm also going to bold it, but I'm going to italic it, B and I. Okay. And then for the cons, I'm going to do the same thing. Bold it and make it in italics. Okay. And then see, numeric points again. There's my H3. Okay, short paragraphs, just like I explained to him how to write it. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the category, which is going to be general. Or I'll put if you want to add a category here, you can just add a category, and you could put money right there. All right, no parent category. It's going to be a category itself. I'm just going to add category. Right, so that's going to go in the money category. And then very important here for the tags, this is what you want your main keyword to be right here. So my main keyword is history of money, so I'm going to put that in there. Go ahead and add that. Don't miss out on that, because that's what's going to help you the search engines crawl it and find out what the major keyword is for that. Okay, now what I want to do is you also want to add an image to your blog post. You don't just want to have all text, you want to have an image somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a picture that I like, which I already chose this one. Okay, all you got to do is go to Google and type in something that's relevant to your article and pick something. Just make sure it's not copyrighted. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to save image as. Okay, I'm going to name it history of money. All right, and then just no resend it. It's under my downloads. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to find out where I want to post it. So, okay, that picture actually talks about the decreasing value of the dollar once the Federal Reserve starts printing money. And so what I want to do is I want to get them to read a little bit, and then I'll have it probably right here. Okay, so what I'm going to enter, and then I want the picture to end up right here on the right. Okay, so what you got to do there is it takes a little while to get used to it. Well, you just push and enter, and then when you insert the picture, it's going to ask you if you want it aligned to the left, middle, or right. I'm going to align it to the right. Okay, so in order to first add the picture, you want to go to Add Media, then go to Select Files. Okay, and then I put all my downloads under History of Money. So we're just going to go here and right there, boom, open it. Okay, now once you have this uploaded right here, this is very important, guys. See to the right here has attachment details and everything. All right, it's very important that you put something in the alt text, which is your keyword. So I'm going to put History of Money. Okay, because the reason why is that you want, when Google crawls your blog, your post, your article, this one, History of Money, Google can't crawl images for keywords. But if you put an alt tag behind it, which is I put here History of Money, that's my keyword, Google can crawl that, the alt text, as far as their search engines and help you rank. Okay, but they can't crawl images. So that's why always you want to put your keyword in alt text. Just put one, your main keyword or your long tail keyword, whatever you're using, right here on alt text. All right. The caption, not necessarily needed. That's if you want something on your blog post to be written under here. So we can put like, for example, we can put like, okay, how the US dollar decreases in value over time, and then I'll put a dash, I'll put History of Money, because you want your keyword to be in there, History of Money. Okay, right there. And that's if you wanted the caption under, but I'm not going to do it, but I just want to let you know that if you are to do it, make sure your keyword is in there in some kind of form. Okay, so this is all I want here. Your description, what you can do is you can go back to your article, and you can just put like your first sentence. Okay, August 15th, special day in the history of money. Okay, right here. You can just put like an excerpt, okay, of it right here. Just make sure it contains your keyword. All right. So basically, once I've had my description and my alt text, all right, with the picture, I'm going to align it. Right here is where I was talking about left, center, or right, or none. I'm going to align it to the right, right? And then you can choose a link if you wanted to link to your affiliate link, you wanted to link to another blog post, or you wanted to link to, like, say, a government website. Okay, for example, but this one, I'm not really going to link it to anything, all right? It's good to link it to, like, another credible, like, EDU site. It's good to link it outside as an outgoing link, all right? But right now, this is the way to do it if you do. But I'm going to put none, and for the size, this doesn't really matter right here. You can start out, you don't want to do a full size because it's going to be a picture in your blog, but go ahead and make it like a medium right now and then insert in a post and see how it looks. All right, so that's basically how it looks. It's going to go to the right side like I explained. Now if you want to adjust the size of it from here, you just put your browser over it and click on it, and then you're going to actually be able to click on this mountain image here and decrease the size, okay, from here. Then if you want to change it to the left side, then you go left, center. If you forgot to put your alt text, you can put it in here now. All right. And if you want to link it to something, you can link it here now. So you'll have an option to edit it. All right. Right here, I'm going to cancel it because I love the size of this picture right here. It's really, really good. All right. So basically, now I have everything, pretty much all I need. I've written my article. All right. My keyword is in my title. All right. Right here. It's in my URL, my slug. Okay, history of money right here. If I want to edit that, I can do this. I can just delete everything, like all the extra words, and I can just leave it as my keyword, history of money, which that's what I usually love to do. Okay, and then have my short paragraphs. Now right now we're just proofreading it. Okay, And you have my numeric signs, got my image in there with my alt text behind it so Google can crawl the keyword. All right. And then what we're going to do, last but not least, okay, is you always want to put a call of action on the bottom of this. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna get a banner. Okay. I don't have a banner in my thing yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to BIM because I'm going to put a BIM banner. Big Idea Mastermind is what BIM stands for. It's the Empower Network team we're on, founded by Vic Strizehouse, the top affiliate of Empower Network right now. All right. So what he has created here is a business center. He has banners that he's created that we can use for either banner advertising or call to action. Here's just a little thing of the many things that he has on here. Okay, it's a perk of being on the Big Idea Mastermind team. All right, so we're gonna click on banners, and I want one that's horizontal. Pretty much it goes across the end. So what I do is I just pick pretty much right here. I'm gonna pick this one, and it's gonna show me a whole bunch of different sizes, and I want this one right here. All right, so I'm gonna pick this one. This one's already coded to my affiliate, so I'm just gonna copy it. Okay. And what I'm going to do is at the very end, okay, I'm going to go to text. Text is when you want to input HTML. So I'm going to click on text right there. Make sure I go to the bottom of my article and just Control V or Command V if you're an Apple, and put the HTML right there. And what that's going to do is when you visualize it, okay, your banner is going to show up right there. Now I want to center it, so the same thing I did with the image, I can click on it and that mountain image is going to pop up. And then you can just put it in center, update, all right, and now it's on the center. All right, you want to make sure that the link it links to is correct. See right here, it goes Big Idea Mastermind, BIM Storm, Team, Phenom, right there. All right, and now what that does is it goes to my landing page. You always want to send traffic to your landing page, guys. All right. Right there. This is my landing page. That's where it's going to go to, okay? So, after you have all that, everything is good. Now you can check on the keyword density. All right? Some people use it, some people don't. So what here is an SEO score. It's a plugin that comes with your Empower Network, for free. That's just a perk of being able to get involved with this Empower Network viral blogging system. All right, so I want to put in my keyword here, history of money. It's red right now because it hasn't done a search, so it's like, this blog doesn't have anything of history of money until you put it here and then you press enter. Okay, so this is great. Anything that's green, all right, is good. All right, so 65.56% is good. All right, it shows the keyword density here is only 58. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on the article. I'm going to click Control F. I'm going to put in my keyword, history of money. All right, and I can see there's already 8 times my keyword is. So I'm going to search it and see what it's actually crawling. Okay, history of money right there. Okay, see it's not crawling the alt text I have behind here. Okay, so that can increase it. It's history of money there. History of money there. Okay, so basically what it's not doing is it didn't crawl my my images. Okay, maybe if you want to, you can add a history of money somewhere in here. But another thing you don't want to do is keyword stuff it. All right. So what this is going to do is it has some X's here. In order to improve this score, okay, you want to do some stuff that it has here. For example, it says you do not have your keyword bolded. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at the very end and I'm going to bold this. Okay, what else does it say? It says you do not have your keyword italicized, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to put this first keyword in my first paragraph. I'm going to put that in italics. Okay, because Google can crawl those a little differently. All right, and then it says you don't have your keyword underlined. So let's underline the keyword here. Okay. Okay. We can underline it right here. You can bold it and underline it, which is you up there. Okay. So now, click on history of money. You press enter. You're going to see it. Okay, now you're going to see a lot of those X's disappear. Okay, now 77%, 77.78% is really is pretty good. So I'm not going to even bother with anything anymore, even though there are some more X's here. As you can see, it still says you do not have your keyword underlined, which is it's probably going to have to be a separate keyword than I bolded, because I bolded and underlined the same keyword. So it's probably reading that you have to underline a separate keyword that's not bolded. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this as is, guys. So just make sure, once again, a rundown. History of money is my keyword. It's in my title, okay, up there. It's in my slug right here, okay. And then it's in my H1, H2, H3 titles, okay. It's within my my content. It's in the image as a alt text behind this image. All right. It's in the first sentence of the first paragraph and the last sentence of the last paragraph. All right. And then I have a call to action right here on the bottom. Okay. Always a call to action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and publish this right here. Publish. And also don't forget your tag right here. Add your tag right there. Okay? So now it is posted. Now once it's saved, it's posted, you just view post. I always take a look at the stuff, because if anything doesn't look right, you know, you can always change it. Here you go. History of money, the decline and fall of the gold standard. Okay, you see my H1, H2, H3 is really bright in red. Okay, the pros and cons is bolded in italics. They're not necessarily headlines, but they're just different sections of the article that I want the readers to recognize. Numeric points, oh, this is great. Okay, and then a call to action right there. If I click on that, does it go to my landing page? Yes, it does. Okay. All right, guys, that's a proper way how to write an article and post on your Power Network blog. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Google Plus it. I'm going to tweet it. Okay, you can share it on Facebook. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share this on Facebook. And but the thing is that, you know, this link right here is way too long. It's way too long, right? So what I want to do is I want to mask it with a link. And what we do is we use badasscontent.com. It's a masking link created by the founders of Empower as well. So I'm just going to go enter the slug history of money right here. Okay, history of money. Content URL, okay, is this right here, because we viewed post. That's the exact URL. Okay, page title, put history of money. Page description, okay. Just put any kind of excerpt from my article itself. Put history of money dash and then the excerpt. Image URL, you can go back here, okay, and you can go to your dashboard, and then you go to media and library. This is where when you upload photos, okay, to your blog, this is where it stores it in the media. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just press on edit, okay, and then it's going to show me the file URL right here. This is what you want. This is the okay, this is the image URL. So I'm going to copy that right there. Boom. Create the link. All right. So now this is the URL. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. All right. Control C or Command C. Okay. I'm also going to like this. I am going to tweet it. Okay. Always tweet, like, Google Plus one. Okay. Your content to get it started, and then Google Plus here. Google Plus one. Okay, I've Google Plus one'd it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a Facebook. All right, and I have a business page, not my personal profile, but I'm going to go to my business page that's that was created for Big Idea Mastermind and Empower. I have about 3 of them. As I go down here and I post, I promote. This is called promoting your content. So I'm going to put my link in here. Okay. You can go, you can put like an excerpt, okay, of your article in there right before it. Okay. For photo, you can do the same thing. Okay, you can put a photo, then you can just use that same picture that I used right here. History of money. Okay, and then you just post it. All right, so now it's posted on your Facebook, your business page right here. All right, so when people click on it, right, it's gonna bring them to your Empower blog. Okay, which this is gonna pop up. It's gonna really recommend them to share it. All right, and that's how your content goes viral. So now it goes here, okay, and it goes to the article, and of course the call to action on the bottom. Alrighty, so guys, that's how to post it on Facebook. All right, so you're posting it, and then if you want to boost it up, what you can do is there is a little thing here on the bottom called Boost Post. All right, so if I really wanted thousands of people to see this, I can go on Boost Post, which you do want. Okay, so right here, it's gonna say people. You can go. Who do you want this to promote to? People who like your page and their friends, or people you choose through targeting. Usually, I just do people who like your page and their friends. All right, the maximum budget you can do 15, you can do 5, you can do up to $50 if you want. You can see. All right, so the more you pay, the more audience it will reach, and it will reach that amount. It won't just take your $50 and say, oh, we couldn't get it. No, it'll keep on promoting it till it actually reaches between that amount. Okay, so so you can do 5, okay, $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and promote it as a $10, and I'm going to put save. Okay. So now, as you can see here, it says promoted for $10 on the bottom. So now it's going to reach out to that amount of audience, all right, which is 3,000 to 5,000 people. And what that's going to do is just, it's going to charge it to my PayPal account that I have set up with Facebook. Okay, and if you don't have it, it'll prompt you to set your payment method up. But guys, listen, that's how to create a well optimized, properly written blog post. All right, and I just showed you everything, how to do it step by step from A to Z, and then also how to promote it on Facebook and then boost it on Facebook too. All right, so if you guys just keep on doing that, okay, your blog is going to start getting viewers, it's going to start getting likes, it's going to start going viral, it's going to start getting shared, and then when people read it, all those people read it, they're going to go down to your call to action button, start clicking on your banners, you're going to start getting new signups, getting new sales, and that's just the way how to properly do it through content marketing. All right. So once again, Tony Banawa, good luck to you. Talk to you soon.